What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the X Factor Daily NBA show. First one of the new year. Happy New Year to all of you. For all your daily NBA coverage, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We got a lot of fun stuff coming out, a lot of fun videos as the NBA season continues to ramp up here. Joined by my man Fred, like always. Fred, only 3 games on last night. Let's just get right into it. What do you
Let's
say?
do it, man. Let's get it, man. A lot of good games though. Some quality basketball last night.
Yeah. John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies took care of business against the Sacramento Kings, 118 to 108. Ja had 35, 8, and 5. Steven Adams with 11 and 23. I mean, unreal stuff. Fred, do you take this Grizzlies team very seriously as like a title contender?
Yeah, I do, man. The mix of just their young bucks just continuing to explode, and then you have your veterans still there, just every night being consistent, and like guys like Steven Adams, like even Xavier Tillman now. He's not really a veteran, but he's been around a couple years now. And then you have that backup point guard set with Tyus Jones. They have everything: defense, offense, chemistry, good coach. It's a young superstar. It's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I definitely like what I've seen out of them lately. It seems like they obviously like they're really tight knit, as you can see from all the videos on social media all the time and everything. But it seems like nobody is willing to like ruin the chemistry they have. Dylan Brooks has kind of ran his mouth lately, but we'll ignore that. But nonetheless, I do like what I've seen from this Grizzlies team. And for the Kings, spread out scoring from their starting five. Harrison Barnes with 16, Keegan Murray with 10, Domantas Sabonis with 18 and 14, Kevin Huerter with 14, De'Aaron Fox with 19, and Malik Monk had 18 off the bench. Just running into a team that's probably better than you, honestly. I mean, not a bad game from the Kings, but this Grizzlies team's tough to beat, especially at home. I'm going to skip ahead here to the Nuggets Celtics real quick. Celtics lost 111 to 123 on the road in Denver. Just amazing stuff out in Denver, man. Nikola Jokic, 30, 12, and 12. Just something slight from Jokic.
No surprise there. And
Yeah.
it was so funny because like at the beginning of the year, we didn't really. It was kind of a slow start for him, and now he's like, "Oh wait, guys, I'm still the back-to-back MVP. Don't forget about me."
And in my opinion, Aaron Gordon continues to prove that he's the second best player out in Denver. He had 18, 6, and 7. I mean, I really, really love what I've seen out of him. He's just been a consistent number 2 piece for them. When
Let me
guys
ask you a
like,
question on Nikola Jokic real quick. I don't mean to cut you off.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
Out of all the young budding superstars, do you think he impacts the game more than all of them, or impacts winning?
It's
Like
hard to
makes his team
like. Who
better.
are we considering young? Like, is Giannis out of
Giannis,
Giannis? Okay,
Jason Tatum,
Giannis has won a title. Like, Giannis was the best
right,
player on the title team, so I would
right.
edge it out to Giannis there. But like on like a night in, night out basis, I would probably say Jokic because he
He's so
can
talented.
control the boards, control the glass. He can control the flow of the offense, can score at will too. So I would say
That's for
so.
it. Me, I've never seen a big control pace. It's always a point guard who's because I think that's huge for a guard to do is be able to
Right.
control pace, and like he just does it at the five position. It makes no sense, but he makes it work.
Yeah. He's so much fun to watch.
Yeah,
And he's got, his supporting pieces around him are playing a lot better. Michael Porter Jr. had 19, Bruce Brown had 21, and Bones Highland was 17 off the bench. And for the Celtics, their 2 stars continue to be phenomenal. Jaylen Brown had 30 points, 8 rebounds, shot 12 of 20. Jason Tatum had 25, 7 and 6. He shot 7 to 16. Derek White had 13, and that seems to be really about it. You lose to a really good team who's playing really well right now. You can't really
yeah.
hold it against them. So
Good seeing Robert Williams back. He's coming off the bench, probably just getting his legs back. But I mean,
yeah,
wow, that team's going to be very good.
yeah. But the game I want to really hit on here is the Washington Wizards defeated the Bucks 118 to 95. Now, for the Bucks, there was no Giannis, there was no Drew Holiday, and there was no Chris Middleton. So I guess you could expect a loss there. But Kyle Kuzma had a triple double, 10, 13, and 11. Porzingis with 22 and 5. Daniel Gafford with 17 and 4. And Rui Hachimura off the bench had 26. Danny Advia with 11 and 12 off the bench as well. Fred, the Bucks are 23 and 13 right now. Third place in the Eastern Conference. Over their last 10 games, they are 4 and 6. I shouldn't say are you worried about the Bucks because they have Giannis, they have good pieces around him. But should we start to focus more on the Bucks and losing being 4-6 over the last 10. Is that a
Yeah,
concern?
I think it is a concern. I think it's a concern because I think other teams are passing them. I think it's I think they've gotten stagnant. I think they're kind of just in this lull right now where it's like we're the Milwaukee Bucks, we'll be fine, but it's like you got to watch your back, man. There's a lot of really good teams, especially just not even just in the league, but in the Eastern Conference alone. So I would definitely, look at themselves in the mirror, find an identity, and continue to win, or they're going to get passed up quick.
Yeah, like I said, they're third place, but they're 1.5 games out of fifth. Um, Giannis is always going to do what Giannis does.
Right.
And I really like Drew Holiday. I think he's a little bit underrated when it comes to what he does for a winning team. I get worried because it seems like they're so, for whatever reason, Coach Bud is like so intent on playing Grayson Allen a lot of minutes. And I think I think Grayson Allen shouldn't be. People really go after him on the defensive end. I just feel like, if they could bring in another piece here, like MarJon Beauchamp, I would love to see him get more and more playing time. He seems like a guy that could fit around all those guys really well. But nonetheless, I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, the Bucks, what are we doing? Make a big trade.
Right.
I would just keep your eyes on it and make sure everything's
Yeah.
okay out in Milwaukee.
Yeah. I would be careful.
Yeah, but nonetheless, like you said, I mean, the Eastern Conference is so good right now. The Nets are rolling. The Cavs are right underneath the Bucks, and they're really, really good as well. And the 76ers seem like they're starting to figure things out as well. So I would just keep my eye out in Milwaukee, see in a week, 2 weeks from now, see where they are in the standings. But nonetheless, I think when it comes playoff time, we know what to expect out of guys like Giannis. So nonetheless, no worries here yet, but I'm peeking. I'm
still
peeking
think
through the
they'll be okay.
glass. Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely, entertain the idea.
Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the X Factor Daily NBA show. We're going to have some fun videos coming out soon. We got a trivia show here coming out soon where I'm going to quiz Fred on some random NBA knowledge that who knows how well he'll do because I pull some weird questions out. But
oh God.
Nonetheless, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for all your daily NBA coverage, for fun videos, for hot topics as well. So we will see you all around. Until then, peace out.